Coach, it's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
Let's go, fellas.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now again, right side, Benjamin. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the Redskins 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz, and complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
You got nothing. Check 99. Check 99. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
First carry for Darius Geis. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming. Go. Shift. Watch the shift. Check it back.
Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
We got 4. Brings up 3rd.
They go play action now. Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 1st down, this is Geis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
53. Brings up second and 10.
Geis with the carry on second down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2. Here we go. That's another Washington Redskins first down. Here we go. First and 10 at the 46.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. On first and 10, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there. And now it's second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw on second and 10. Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Third down. Here's Haskins. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down.
Here I come again. Here I come. 16-yard line. Come again. Hey, switch gear.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now a run with Geis. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. They run with Geis, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a fourth and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
And a loose football, and the Redskins scoop it. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us second and 9.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check your hot read. Check 30. Check 37. Check.
On second down, here's Haskins. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Next to score, Redskins 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 33. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down. Benjamin down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Right there. At the 30-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And an alley to run. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. From the red zone now, Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Haskins to throw it. And he finds Howard complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
That's good for the Washington Redskins.
Under 10. Under 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Wentz. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And the Redskins scoop it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
Let's get it.
To throw on third down. Haskins. Flushed. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This is Geis. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. Like we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now a give, right side, Benjamin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This is caught by Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey,
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Go, go, go. Switch.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Here's Wentz to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Geis. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. A little juke. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I think that's about as good a 3-yard run as you're going to see. And he actually did it with a little bit of flair, didn't he?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play action. Haskins. He'll buy some time right. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Haskins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brandon Graham has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Another run with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. To throw is Wentz. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. The kick by Marr is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. To throw, it's Wentz. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tam.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
I got you, boy.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Key 26. Key 26.